Somewhere in this scarred, war-ravaged landscape that is now Syria sits what is believed to be one of the world's largest supplies of chemical weapons. But even U.S. officials admit they don't know where all of the stockpiles are. National security expert Joshua Walker says that's the first problem.
So the question is, how do you verify something that has never really been in the public domain? And even in intelligence sources, it's extremely difficult. Chemical weapons can be disguised in a lot of different ways. Unless you have a team that's on the ground verifying, this is going to take a long period of time.
Another issue is this violence. UN weapons inspectors had their car shot at during the last inspection. It's not clear they would be safe while trying to secure the stockpiles. And it's possible the weapons are in areas the Assad government is not in control of. Still, former weapons inspector Richard Butler says it is possible because he did it in Iraq.
It was a long process. Our instructions from the Security Council were to destroy, remove or render harmless Iraq's weapons of mass destruction, and that of course included chemical. In my final report to the Security Council, I said we'd done it.
Libya is a different example. International inspectors said they had gotten rid of all of their chemical weapons, only to find out after the fall of Muammar Gaddafi they hadn't. At the White House, in acknowledgement getting rid of the chemical weapons will take years, but they say they'll know much sooner if it's likely to happen.
This is a process that will take a certain amount of time, but it needs to be credible. It needs to be verifiable. And we will work with our allies and partners to test whether or not that can be achieved.
The one thing the Obama administration has avoided saying is how much time they're willing to give the idea of diplomacy. We should have a much better idea after the meeting in Geneva of a possible U.S. timeframe. Patty Culhane, Al Jazeera, Washington.